Capitol Hill, one bill that could determine the future of the EPA has some concern.
The way most environmentalists are looking at it is it's kind of disastrous times for people.
They're worried Congress will pass another multi-million-dollar cut to the agency in a few weeks. They say if it does, water and air pollution could spike. WCIA3's Raquel Martin is live in our Capitol newsroom. Raquel, how could this impact people at home?
Well, it could in a lot of ways. For one, there would be staffing cuts, which means less people out there making sure businesses are following regulations that protect the environment. Now, environmentalists say this is all a recipe for disaster that is sure to impact those most vulnerable. But others say it's about time the government rolled back on regulations that were overreach in the first place.
It's absolutely devastating.
January 19th is looking like doomsday for environmentalists nationwide. That's the day Congress must pass a budget and decide the financial fate of the EPA.
Budgets are really a kind of a sign of what direction government is going. And the direction government is going is stripping away protections for air and water and our environment generally.
Funds have been shrinking for years, and now the Senate and House have each passed plans that could take between $150 to more than $500 million away. Attorney General Lisa Madigan is begging them to rethink this, calling it a threat to public health. Al Piper of the Sangamon County Sierra Club agrees.
The problems that we're facing are just going to get worse. And we're hoping that, something can be done so that this continuing stripping of the EPA is stopped. We need to build the EPA.
But others don't see it that way. Critics say growing regulations stunt business growth.
We need to get back in the business of saying that we can be both about natural resource management and environmental stewardship and not having to choose between jobs and environmental protection.
Stacey Law owns an auto shop with her husband. She says she doesn't mind the rules.
It can be costly, the confinements, the extra handling materials that we have to purchase. It is expensive, but that's just part of doing business.
She says news of budget cuts is troubling.
I believe you have to have that regulation, you have to have those checks and balances in place, and you have to have the people in place to enforce them.
But she hopes businesses will continue to do their part regardless. Now, some fear this could also impact your wallet. With less and less federal dollars going towards cleaning water supplies like the St. Louis River or the Great Lakes, it could be consumers that pick up the tab in the future. For now, live in the Capitol Newsroom.